There we go. All right, now we're cooking with grease. All right, so like I was saying, the fancy text tool is going to be a tool that's going to be beneficial for you to be able to use with your marketing to be able to stand out from everybody else. But not only to stand out, it's got other very, very, very powerful case use. And what that case use is the ability to be able to put in words on Facebook that normally you probably get flagged for, right? Like, you might be wanting to say something that like remember when COVID was bad to talk to say? Like as soon as you had COVID, you was getting flagged. Like, boom, what is this? What is that? Right. So when you got these type of words that you already know, you might put Tesla, Elon, Trump, it might trigger Facebook. So now I can say, okay, I'll say exactly what I want to say, but when I get to that word that I know I don't want to get triggered, I'll put something like, for instance, if it was COVID, right? I say COVID. Matter of fact, I'll do the whole thing. I say, let's just say COVID was a scam. Okay. So if I was going to do that, right, as you can see, COVID was a scam, I could go ahead and put it in cursive, right? Now it'll look good and it'll stand out too, right? Or I could have it like this in these block letters. This a standout, right? And matter of fact, let me see if I can do this real fast. Yep, I can. So you guys can see even better. Okay. So you see this right here? This isn't a word no more, right? But you get it. So if it fit, boom. So, or this right here, this isn't a word. So Facebook algorithm isn't going to catch this, even though the human eye does. You know, you got the COVID part upside down, but everything else is the right way. Or you use these boxes, right? Or these little black boxes, or even like this, something like that, where it's now an image, okay, per se. Like that's how the algorithm picks this up. You know, something like this. All these little things right here. See, all these right here, you get away with. So I wouldn't do a whole sentence. What I would do is if I was using them, like let's say if it's not just to disguise a word, and you got tons too, by the way, like tons to choose from. It'll actually start getting a little wacky. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like you can really start like you know what I mean? Like you got tons to go down. And even when you run out, look, you can load more and just keep going and going and going and load more and just keep adding and adding. And they'll just keep coming up with these little weird. But look at, see again, this right here is going to get through. You might not need all this part, right? Take this part off and you can just copy this and then paste and post that. So that's if you was trying to hide a word, right? That's how I recommend what you do. Anytime you're using something that might get you in hot water, just go type the word over here. It might just be one word. It might just be COVID by itself. Type the one word. See which one looks best. That'll fit in your type in your text, and then go for it. And it's actually better when you do them like with one word, which I'll show you. Like the way I use it, the way I do it, my style of doing it is like this. Let me show you. Like I was showing you in the group before. Do you remember what was it? I think it was under here. Quick person. Okay, I think it was right here. All right, so you see how that looks? That stands out. Hold on, I want to, yep, right there. So look at that right here. Okay, this is where we're gonna do it at, right? This is what you should copy. This part right here was just me explaining, so not that part. So imagine this part, how this to look in your social media, right? So let's go do it right now, but it's just sitting by itself, so you get the effect. So you see how your poster stand out now, where looks more attractive. and you can really make some words stand out. Like you see, how I got the nice bold words, where normally all your text would look like this. Normally, it would all look like that, right? They would and that's it. So now you got like I said, you can see where you got bold, you got some cursive, you know what I mean? You got the you got if like I said, you got if you choose the you see if you if you choose right there like that, if you choose to use something like I said with the boxes or something, right? And what's nice is you can easily just come over here. Like I said, let's say I wanted to do info. So yeah, I wanted to do info, right? So I come over here, copy it. So you can start off with your full text, right? Don't even have nothing going on yet. And then come over here, hit copy, paste it right here, and then find something you like. Like I kind of like this one. This one goes. So I can hit copy, come back over here, and then paste it right there and replace it with that. Right? See? If I don't like that one, same thing. Just come over here, come back over, and pick a different one.
Hey,
Find one.
Quan, can I ask you something regarding that?
Yep.
Yeah, all right. So we, like pass the balls back and forth and everything. So that means everything that your system suggests, uh, you're on the safe side and you could pass the algorithm. Like, is that what it's about?
Well, that's one case use. Remember, one case use is like, okay, look, I know I'm gonna put up something sensitive and I don't want to get hit for it. So, like, for instance, I could put this up. Let's say info was a bad word, right? Info, oh my God, we don't like you using that word. So now I could use one of these. I could say, all right, I'm gonna get this one right here. That's not a word no more, right? That's it's all crossed out and weird, right? So I hit copy and I use that. So this is like to beat the algorithm type stuff. You know what I mean? Right.
That's what I mean. Yep,
Right.
exactly. So everything that is suggested from your side, hey, uh, you're able to pass the algorithm because the algorithm doesn't recognize what you're writing. Is that
Correct.
correct?
Correct.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank
right.
you.
There you go. So now that's one case use. The other case use is just to have, like I said, something that looks a little bit more attractive when you post it right now. You got different fonts. You know what I mean? You got different, I can put calligraphy, I can put cursive, like right here where it says social media, that stands out more than just saying social media in bold. This is about as far as Facebook lets you get. They'll let you put it bold and, do italic. That's it though. You can't change the fonts. You can't do none of that. You know what I mean? So, let me see something else. I know H1. Let me see. Boom. Okay. Okay. I like that a little bit. And H2. But then you guys all or nothing though. I don't like that. So it's not like I can say just a part of this is going to be H1 or H2. It's all or nothing. So yeah. So that shows you that Facebook's limited in that area. Okay. You can't do all this. Okay, it comes with a price. It's like either all goes bold or some goes bold. Not, you know what I mean? Whereas with ours, some of it can be bold, some of it can be italic, some of it can be cursive, some of it can be crossed out. It could be a different font. Like I said, look at all these different things you got to choose from. They did this one, right? Where's that at?
Yeah, so we're talking about not reading what you see. It's more reading between the lines.
Right. And look at that. Look how that stands out. You got the dashes. You know what I mean? Like you normally wouldn't be able to do that. So if I want to put emphasis on something, I could have did that like right here, and then put the dash one instead of that one. So yeah, and with the reason why Facebook is not catching this as a word because a lot of these are like images, like it's like a wingding, like that's what see what I'm saying, like this isn't a word no more. This is a wingding. You know what I mean? These right here, see with the N in the circle, that's not a font, that's not a word. So even though you can clearly see that this still says info, right? Like this that part right there. So that's what gets you past the algorithm. See this right here, this N, what is that? That's not in our alphabet. You see what I mean? So this right here throws the whole thing off. And now boom, Facebook doesn't recognize it. This right here, what is that? That's not an I, right? What's this? You know what I mean? So this would get you past. And then just use something. Look at that right there. That right there, just that part, info. Facebook ain't catching that. So if it's something serious, I'm going to use something like this. It's super going to throw you off. It looks so totally just unique, right? And then I ain't got to worry
Wow.
about getting hit from it. And then you just put it up there, boom. See? And it looks good. It actually looks nice. Look at that. Like it looks more like a design element. So again, your posts are going to stick out. Other people are not going to be able to do this. They're not going to be able to duplicate it. And that's what it's all about. Remember, I told you guys before, when someone goes to your page and they see that all your posts got this type of style to it, they're going to say, well, wait a minute. How are you doing that? How are you able to do that? I can't do that. I tried to get my developers to make color, but it couldn't get past Facebook. Woohoo! That'd been nice, huh? I was trying to. I was like, "Can you make it where we can change the color to the fonts?" Oh my god, that would be dope. You know, imagine this is red or blue, and someone goes past your page, and you got these color letters. So I tried though, guys. I tried.
Amazing, amazing.
All right, so
Um,
you go and delete that. All right, so that's one tool that I recommend that you guys start playing with. It's very easy to get started, so it's no learning curve there at all. And we put the view back to where it's supposed to be.
Let me squeeze in another question because I know you're multitasking. So, which means if I send out birthday greetings, are they individual to every person, or is it like a mass thing that goes out the same thing to everybody?
It's a mask that goes out, but individually to everybody. So it just goes out. Depends on whose birthday it is, and in your friends list, and then just simultaneously is going to go down and hit them all. And the message is going to be entirely up to you because you're going to set the message. And if you want them to get, if you want people to get different messages, then you just you put a whole bunch of different messages inside your birthday greeter, and then have it be able to be rotated.
Ah, all right. That okay, I got it. All right. So I have now like, for example, 10 different examples, and the system uh randomly picks out different ones and spreads them out. Is that correct?
Well, it's gonna hit everybody that's their birthday. You know what I mean? It's for the most part, and it might miss a couple here and there, but for the most part, shit like everybody. And then it's just gonna hit them all. And then whatever your greeting that you put though, like let's say you had a greeting one, this person got greeting one, this person got greeting one, but this person got greeting two. You know what I mean? Because you had three of them. Let's say this person got greeting two, this person got greeting one, this person got greeting two, this person got greeting three. It's up to you. You know what I mean? Or everyone can get the same message. Like mine, everyone just get the same message.
All right, perfect, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So next tool, send message to new friend requests. Right here. Send message to new friend requests. So you remember yesterday what I said was one of the most important things I feel that you should be doing is you should be reaching out to like 20 people a day. So right here, you see we capped it at 30. So you even go 10 above, but 20 people a day, right? So that still gives you 10 to play with. So 20 people minimum is what we want you to do a day. Reaching out every day. Now we know if you're reaching out to 20 people a day, that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, right? So after a while, how do you remember to follow up with the 20 but when you get to 60, right? And things like that. And it becomes a cluster mess. But you really don't want people going too long and not hearing from you because this is not that big of a deal when it's a week. But what happens when it's 2 weeks? What happens when it's 30 days? What happens when it's a month, 6 months? So because of that, this is why we created this tool right here. So what this is going to allow you to do is it's going to say, okay, look, Kawan said to reach out to 20 people a day. So I'm just going crazy. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. And then eventually, let's fetch what's recently been acquired. Okay. So again, you're gonna go out and you're gonna say, Kawan told me to reach out to 20 people a day, right? So that's what I do. So I just start reaching out 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. You know what I mean? 120, 140. You staying focused on the prize, right? You locked in. You're doing what you're supposed to do. Okay. Well, we know that most people do not buy anything on the first go around. Most people probably not even taking you that serious on the first go around. Even if they do take you that serious, they're just not ready to do nothing serious yet, right? Or you forgot about them because it turned into a quick, hey, how you doing? It's me, Kwan. I reached out to you because we both got similar interests. They said, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. And that's where that started, and that's where that ended. Okay, right? A lot of us is in that situation. So because of that, what this is going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to be able to reach out to them. All right. When it's going to allow you to be able to reach out to people, but in a way that makes it so that this is duplicatable and it's more realistic that you're going to do it. Because if right now I said, all right, Laura Lee, this is what I need you to do. You said, you want to take this marketing serious, right? So this is what I need you to do. First and foremost, this is what I need you to do. I need you to reach out to everybody that you've been reaching out to in these past 2 weeks, right? So right now you probably got like in 2 weeks time, shoot, you got like 200 people basically. And even if you got half of that, right? Like half would be still 100 people. So I need you to reach out to 100 people. So I need you to reach out to all 100 and send them a nice message and follow up basically. Let them know that you're still here. Let them know that you still care. Let them know that you're still aware, like basically forge that relationship, right? Because it's just like the birthday situation. The more times that you can look like a real person, come across as a real person, and stop just always going for the hard sale, the more credibility you grant, the more respect that you get, and the more likely that when you finally do go for the pitch, they're now ready to listen. Think about that. Before you even try to sell them anything, you've already wished them happy birthday. You've already followed up with them a couple of times. You know what I mean? You're just hitting them out the blue. You just keep. And see, then it turns into just a numbers game. Because what happens a lot of times is that it ain't the fact that we're not doing that already. It's just that we're not doing it enough. If you're being honest with yourself, there's no way you're probably talking to 100 people a week, right? If you're being honest, like if you really think about it, like we're not talking about just putting a post on your wall. We're talking about literally being in the inbox and talking to 200 people. You know what I mean? Every single week. Are you doing that? Probably not. Probably not, right? Probably talking to a few here, you talk to a few there, maybe 5, maybe 10. That's not enough to move the needle. But when you can talk to 100 people, then it becomes a numbers game because there's no way all 100 people just ain't got nothing, don't want to hear nothing you got to offer. Unless you really just, what you got to offer just really crap. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the only time that it'd be like, whoa, you got 0%? Think about it. You ain't never heard nobody say 0%. Even network marketing ain't 0%. They didn't say, oh, yeah, 0% of the people make money. They just said it was a low number, like 3 or 5. Okay, but it's not 0. Think about it. 0%. You could be selling Dookie on a stick, and 99% of the people are going to say they're not interested, and 1% of people are going to say, okay. How do we know that? Because somebody became a millionaire selling a rock. Okay? Think about that. If I told you that right now, though, and that never happened, you say, come on, man. I get it. You make a lot of analogies, but sometimes it just doesn't make sense. No one's going to buy a rock. A pet rock, stop it. But yeah, somebody bought a pet rock. Those same people that bought pet rocks were probably the type of people that buy Dookie on a stick. Right? So my point is, everything's a numbers game. Everything is. So once you lock into that, you don't make it so personal no more. Okay. Now, again, you see the tool right now is taking some time to bring up the activity because I didn't talk to a lot of people and it goes way back to like 6 months or something like that. And I practice what I preach. So since I don't put in tons of people, this right now is saying, oh, okay, well, hold on. It's gonna take some time to get. So like I told y'all, these are automation tools, not sit and watch tools, right? You don't need to watch it for it to work. You see it's working, it's doing what it needs to do. You can go do something else now. You can build your website out, right? You can go make some copy. You can go create some content. You can go shoot the video that you need to shoot, right? That you're going to upload later. You can go do your TikTok. You can go make some reels. You see what I'm going with this? You can go take a shower. You can go downstairs and make lunch. I could if you guys wasn't on right now, you know what I would have did? I would have went downstairs and ate my next meal because I'm about due to eat my next meal. Perfect timing. Let me hit this. Bam, automation's going. Now I go downstairs, make my food. Even may have a little bit of time to eat it. By the time I get back, boom, it's done. All right. And then we can get to work. See, this is what I mean by streamlining your days, getting your time back. You know what I mean? And let automation really, really be just that automation. Because automation ain't automation if you got to sit and babysit it. Then you might as well just do it yourself. Right. If I got a babysit, I can do it myself. So the whole purpose now doesn't mean you can't sit here and watch it and do that thing. I'm just saying, realize that you do grant yourself that privilege. Like I was we was on the call earlier, and the Paul, I know he's one of the people that uses the system, and he likes to use the AI engagement beast, where it goes down your wall and engage with your wall by itself. So he's out taking a walk. Why is doing that? You know, literally, he's out taking a walk. He's out in the streets just doing his thing, taking a walk. But guess what? Engagement beast is going down the wall and doing what he said to do. And you can control how many posts to go down. So if you don't want it to get crazy, all right, go down the next 20 posts or the next 10 posts or 15 or 30. But by doing that, guess what that does? You're getting into Facebook's algorithm in a major way. Okay? In a major way. You're getting in Facebook's algorithm right now. And what it's allowing you to be able to do is it's allowing Facebook to say, oh, these are the people you like. These are the people you comment on. Okay. Well, now in turn, they're going to start showing those people your stuff now, especially when those people comment back. And a lot of them are going to comment back. Why wouldn't they? If you leave a good comment, why wouldn't they give you a good comment back? Okay. Let me send some real fast. Make sure we on the right one too. Right. Okay. All right. So in the meantime, between time, while that's still going, we got any questions so far?
Yeah, I'm thinking about things, like is that an interruption regarding now site, for example, or yeah,
What do you mean?
yeah. Does it like harmonize with each other, or is it differently two separate things, or you know what I mean?
I think it's both. I think it harmonizes, and I feel like it's two separate things. You know, I'm coming from a different angle than where now site's coming from. You know what I mean? And that's fine. You know, we're a Chrome extension. We're more focused on automation. Now site's more focused on the marketing aspect of it. So you still got it, it's hands on for you, but they're marketing when you still using AI. You know, it's the future. Everybody's gonna have to adapt to die. So we're all aware, and I'm aware. That's why I made sure I integrated AI, and going forward, everything will be probably AI based, to be honest with you. And now site's pretty much doing the same thing. They was with the leaders in that space. They did it first. You know, and everybody else is just catching up. And I'm
All
one of
right,
them.
if I gotcha. If I ask you now, how's the combination? For example, all right, now site. Now we're talking about Novalia, for example. So I don't know Novalia if that's spreading out in the U.S. or whatever. Yeah, can you say anything to that?
I mean, honestly, what I want to do is, especially on our calls, I just want to focus on EMS. Like, I don't know what everybody else is doing. You know what I mean? I know what everybody else is doing, but that's them. You know what I mean? So that's them. That's their business. I'm not going to talk down on nobody else. You know what I mean? I wish everybody well. I wish everybody success. You know what I mean? So anything I say, it could be a double-edged sword. I say something nice, but then all I'm doing is really giving another company promotion. If I don't say nothing nice, then I'm kind of look like I'm hating or I'm bashing. So I'd rather just not say nothing at all, to be honest with you. Like, let them do what they do. We do what we do. And people see the value in what they see. You know what I mean? If they see uh this is something they can use for what they're doing, then they're gonna get it. They see an outside something they can use, they're gonna get that. They see the value. What I know, what I prided myself in doing is I gave everybody everything but the kitchen sink with me. I pretty much over deliver like I always do because I know any other platform, no matter what who's offering, they're not offering as much tools I am. You're not getting 27 going on 32s for no 97 bucks. You're not getting half of that, a little bit more than half of that 12 tools for 47 bucks. So you're nowhere. Nobody, no competitor, nobody's giving me that much. And that's why I pride myself on already out the gate. Plus, I'm automating the things that I do on a day-to-day basis and other marketers. So this is really like really coming from a marketer standpoint, more so than just a tool for the world standpoint. You know what I mean? Yeah, everyone can use it, but I'm really focused and keyed in on marketers. Okay.
Perfect, perfect. And excuse me for being straightforward, all right, Quan.
Oh, it's
But you
fine,
know,
boss. We family. We all good. That part's never a problem.
I don't want to bash anybody or point my finger at anybody. You know what I mean? I'm just being direct. So with Melvin, the presentation, and you, did anything change in the meantime? We were talking about, I think, a silver, a gold, and a platinum. Where you said, "Hey, don't worry about the platinum now yet. If you get the gold, you are completely set up with the
Right.
full package." Is that still correct?
Correct.
All
Yes, sir.
right. I'm ready to sign up tomorrow.
All
Cool.
right,
All
boss. I
right.
appreciate you.
We're going to do it step by step. I just spoke with my two contacts in Germany. So it it just didn't work out. It was too short, and I was so surprised regarding today, 8 p.m. German time. Is that convenient for you, or do you say, nah? I feel more comfortable with my Pacific Standard Time or whatever it
What it
is.
is we already put the times in the group. So I didn't leave nothing to chance. I put it in the group and I let y'all tell me what time was the best time. So if you look down here,
Exactly.
right here, it says it. And the best times that y'all picked was 5 o'clock and 12 o'clock. So that's what I went with. So if y'all would have said 8 or 9 or one of them other times, we'd be meeting up at that time.
I was surprised with Central Eastern Time. So what time is do you have now?
It's 12:52.
12:52.
All right, so let's
Okay.
get back to it. I don't want to get off.
Yeah.
Don't bring off on a
Sorry,
tangent.
sorry, man. Sorry.
All
Okay.
right, let's not
Cool.
run off on tangents. All right, so here we go. All right, so now that we got the tool locked and loaded, right? So everything it fetched all people. So look, just to show you, I practice what I preach, right? Look at like I got a lot of people I don't reach out to. You know what I mean? Like I'm not just telling y'all to do something I don't do myself. Like, oh yeah, top earner, you don't need to reach out to nobody no more. No. So now what's gonna happen is okay. So this is how I recommend you guys use the tool, right? Remember, you've already reached out. This is somebody that's been on your list, let's say at least a couple of weeks, right? A week, at least something like that, right? They've been on there for a minute. Right here, you can see we can go at least 7 days, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay. So if I add them within the last 7 days, so right now you see this is everybody. This is everybody. But if I add them in the last 7 days, look how it changes. Boom. That's all I added in the last 7 days. It also keeps you accountable too, because you're gonna be looking like, oh my God, I only added one person. So that means you're not doing your income producing activities, are you? Are you really doing what you're supposed to be doing? What you're supposed to be doing is reaching out to a minimum of 20 people a day. Remember, guys, that's the goal. That's the number. So if this number is one or two or three, you know you ain't reaching out to enough people. Remember, this is in the last 7 days. So even me, I'm slipping right there, right? Then if you wanted to go the last 2 weeks, okay, or the last month, and then the last 3 months, okay? So yours is going to be even longer than mine, as you can see. Okay, I've been working on my software, haven't been on social media as much as I normally would be and stuff like that. So you can clearly see it take a hit. But yours should be way longer. Yours should look like mine's in just after 1 month, right? So let's say you want to reach out to the ones you reached out in 7 days. One, let's just put a couple few because so it's a few. Let's say 1 month, right? And then I say just reaching out. No, it's been a minute. Just reaching out. I know it's been a minute. want to come through and send you some positive vibes. All right. Just reaching out. I know it's been a minute. Want to come through and see some positive vibes, right? And then if I don't really like it, I can enhance with AI. Hey there, hope you're doing well. It's been a while, but I just wanted to reach out and send some positive vibes your way. Take care. Boom. That sounds better. All right. So we're gonna go with that. We sent the request for 1 month. I'm gonna select the tag. Oh, I can do their first name. Hey, first name, right? So it says everybody name. So let's go do that. So hey, first name, actually, excuse me, but this. Well, actually, you know what? I don't want to do the first name. Only reason why. This why. Okay, so this is my thing. This is my thing. It's the only thing. The only reason why sometimes it's better not to let it do the first name is because sometimes people don't use their name in their profile. And then think about it, they put some that's like sometimes that's like a giveaway, right? Like if I call myself, I don't know anything, right? Right, like the king, right? Maybe that's my profile name, but you know me as Kwan. But today I'm just feeling myself. I said king because I just won an award at the event. So now it says, hey, the king. Hope you're doing well. It's just a giveaway, right? So sometimes it's easier to say, hey, boom. Still a conversation started. There. I hope you're doing well. So I'm gonna leave it like that for right now. I forgot about that. All right, so boom. All right, select tag. That's what you do though if you wanted to do it. Number of friends to message. We ain't got many on the list, so we'll do them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll do 10. And seconds in between the message, 5 seconds, right? That way you don't end up in Facebook jail. You can even go longer. Again, if you're about to leave or something, why not? Say just make boom, 1 second in between, 30 seconds. I don't care how long it takes. It's automated. I don't need to be here. So it doesn't matter how long it takes, right? But for demo purposes, 5 seconds. And we send a message. Now you can see right there where it's sending in the top right corner. And then we'll go to Facebook and check them out as well when it's done. So that's 2. So you can see 5 seconds on the dot. Don't take long. Third one she's popping up. Now, like I was saying in prior videos, try and get in the habit of not multitasking too much. You don't want to be doing too many different things at the same time on Facebook because again, some things are going to tell you, and Facebook algorithm is going to say, well, wait a minute, how are you doing this and that at the same time? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. So you can't be leaving a comment over here, but then at the same time you're on your phone leaving a comment. They're going to think that someone got a hold of your account, and then they're going to say, hey, is this you? And they're going to make it, they might log you out. So to keep any of that type of stuff happening, again, we're treating it like automation. I'm letting this automate something while I go do something else. Otherwise, I can go reach out to all these people and I can send a message. Also, what this do right here, like I was telling you, is now everybody gets the same message, right? So you don't have to sit there and try and think of something cool to say to each and every person. Make it something that's universal, that's going to resonate with everybody. Because what this is doing, all we're trying to do right here is say, look, I know normally I would have forgot about these people, but what this just made me do, it made me follow up. So now my follow-up game's on point. All these people just got the message, and then what's going to happen is it's going to allow me to be able to. It's going to allow me to be able to now. Let me change the view of this real fast. Actually, stop. It's going to allow me to be able to know that every single person is getting the right touch, right? At the right time, at the same time. So now it maximizes that thing I told you about what? A numbers game. Because if all the numbers get it at the same time, then we can average it out like that realistically because some is not going to respond. Some is going to respond. But by doing it all at once, it'll be a large number that responds at once as well versus a little bit here, sprinkled here and there because you didn't do it at once. Okay. All right. So let's go check it out. Boom. See? So I already hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh shoot, I did talk to that person. So I'm gonna take that one off. But I added that person in a thing. I just didn't know I followed up with the. Let me take this.
Hey, Kwan, that was one of the questions I had was what you just experienced.
Uh-huh.
Um, so, because I've noticed that that's happened to me where, you go to send a bunch of messages and you do, and you realize, oh, this person actually reached out to me first, or I had a conversation with them already, but it was still pulling up in that report.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I didn't know if it, as a development idea, if there was a way to where it only showed if I'm going to reach out to people in the last 7 days, that it would actually be able to have an opportunity to be like, okay, we'll filter out people that I've talked to in the last 30 days or 60 days or whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
So that way, you're not, if I go in every day and I use that tool, like for example, if I go 7 days today and then tomorrow I maybe filter 30 days, well, I'm going to end up talking to sending a message to that same person that I sent to yesterday again,
Right.
if I go 30 days out.
Right. But then at that point, so it's still a good idea. So I'm still probably telling to add that, see what we do to add that. But the method is you're still going to need to be able to talk to them multiple times because it's not so much to say, all right, I filter it out and I hit them once. It's really going to be I filter it out and then I hit them again. I filter it out and I hit them now. So first time should be the 2 weeks. The next time would be the month. The next time would be, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna probably want to reach out more times because we already know that, like I said before, a person don't buy on the first go round. So, and you gave them enough time too, you know what I mean, to see if this is a real person. So, okay, the first couple of days you didn't do nothing. The first week you did nothing. All right, I laid back, I chilled. But then 2 weeks later, I came back. You know, 2 weeks later, you still didn't get it. All right, I chilled. You know what I mean? 30 days, I came back. But I still, so the way I would do it is I would do it on each one. So it's a good idea. So I need to write that down. So I would do it where it's filtered on each one of those two. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not only filtered, but it's filtered by that week. You know what I mean? So like if you go on 7 days, have you already did a 7 day message? Nope. All right, boom. What about 2 weeks? Did you already do a 2 week message? Boom. And then it'll just be overall. Have you ever talked to this person? Period. If you
Yeah,
already
that
talked,
makes sense. Yeah,
yeah, you know what I mean?
absolutely.
Yeah, so that way you can still get them touches in and it doesn't because otherwise it'll just filter all the way out. After you did the first 2 weeks, boom, it filters all the other ones out. So yeah, I think it's a good idea. That's a good one. Good job. Good looking out on it.
Another tool on that as well is how many times have you reached out to individuals and they just have never replied, right? So in other words, you could have a separate tool where it's like, okay, have I reached out to this person 5 times, but yet they've never responded? Okay, I might want to add this person and delete them and make room for somebody that actually wants to engage with me.
Right. That's a good one too. Yeah, that's kind of like that's like kind of like the friend the inactive friends, but
Yep,
for a different level. Yeah, you know what I mean, from a different angle. I like that.
exactly.
I like it, man. I like it. Keep them coming. All right, so we got that tool out the way. That's how you use that tool. Simple. You see it, it's working. These are all the people that already hit, and then you start seeing them respond and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So we'll do that, and then let me go see something. There was another tool I wanted to share with you guys. Oh, okay. This is a simple one. This is a simple one, and then we can take questions. All right, so this tool, but it's good though because you really don't be realizing how many of these people in your friends list. Like again, this is serving no purpose. if Facebook be sending these people your information. But right here, remove deactivated friends list. These are like the ghost people, and it fetches pretty fast too. Boom. So these are like the ghost people in your friends list, and you'd be surprised. I actually before I wanted to do a live demo with them first and delete it, and I deleted some already. I had a long list of these people though. You know what I mean? And I was just like, imagine Facebook showing these people still your content. Like, you know what I mean? That's just a waste. They're already only showing it to 3% and 5% of your people, right? So you don't want this to be part of the 3 or 5%. Now, some people I kind of know, like this is Shell, so she might just she's just ghost, but she's still a friend of mine. This is the reason why you want to use this blacklist tool over here. That's what this is for. Where is that? Where's a blacklist? I know it's right in my face. Safe list, right here. So this safe list right here, that's what that's all about. You know, you put the people in there that you want to save so that you don't be accidentally deleting them. And like when you start doing these bulk deletes and things like that. So the people that you want to save, put them in the list, save them. And then when you do things like right here, which we'll go over on another training, but when you do the remove inactive friends, yeah, it won't put them in there, you know, and stuff like that. And even maybe deactivated ones right here too. If you want them over there, then you know, put them over there. But other than that, though, like this, that's the only one I would save. You know, I would save her, but everybody else will have to go. You know, so this is a good tool to go clean them up real fast, quick cleanup that I recommend you guys go use as well. And keep your things clean as possible. You want to get to a point that eventually you really don't even have people you can delete. You like it becomes a chore to even delete anybody because you've really just narrowed it down to your avatar. That's all you have in your friends list. Like I tell people, when you go to people's pages, like when you go to someone's page, you know what you should see? Like when I go to y'all's page, let me show you what I should see. Let me show you what I should see. I'm gonna go to my friends, use my friends to do it. All right, so when I go to anybody's page, this is what I should be seeing. You see this? So let's zoom in real fast. Let me sign this up. Let me go do this real fast. Boom, 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 boom. This is what you should see when you sign up, when you're dealing with people. 382 mutual friends, 230 mutual friends, 277 mutual friends, 121 mutual friends. You see the pattern? 121 mutual friends, 281, 292, high numbers, 446, 255. You notice we ain't got nowhere yet where it says something like, oh, you got 2 friends. They got 2 mutual friends. You got, if we don't have, I got a rule. I'm gonna be honest, this is another thing. When you're adding people, when I'm adding new friends, I don't add nobody that doesn't have at least 50. I've gotten a little looser. So we can go to 25, but if you don't have at least 50 mutual friends, because then it lets me know you're not even a marketer. You know what I mean? If you're a marketer, some of these people are gonna be your friends. It's a big niche, but a small circle. Look at this. Melvin, 633 mutual friends. All marketers. Look at the names. Excuse me. Look at the names you see on there. 424. Look at the names. See what I'm saying? That lets you know. And lets you know what kind of person you're dealing with too. Because right away, if I see we got a ton of mutual friends, I know, oh yeah, this person's serious. This person's serious about their marketing. Now there'll be exceptions to the rule. No, people I know that's still getting their business, but again, he got to get them up. I'll tell him the same thing. Hey, Mark, you got to get these numbers up. That means you only got 7. Think about this. Check this out. You know what that says? He only has 7 heavy hitters, potential heavy hitters in his friends list right now. I mean, you ain't even got the look it. Let's see. I can see who you got. So you don't even have the Mike Tharps. You don't even have the Jeff Trails. You don't even have the Ryan DePaul. I think I did see Ryan in there. You don't even have Melvin. How you don't have Melvin, the PowerPoint king? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have key people. How you don't have Stephen Rachel, the content king? You know what I mean? Like how you don't have Dominique Barbie, like how you don't have these people when it's time for you to launch something. These are the people you want to reach out to. How the hell you don't have Cedric Harris and Mac Mills, but you're a marketer? So now you start understanding, right? Because now you might be asking yourself, oh my God, I hope Kwan don't call me out. I don't have these people on my friends list either. Well, guess what? That's the reason why you're struggling when you post and you say, Kwan, ain't nobody responding. Hey, Kwan, they're not doing like they do you. Well, you know why they're doing like they do me? Because look who's in my friends list. Look it. That means not only do I have Cedric, but I have 382 other marketers too. Not only do I have Mac Mills, but I have 230 other marketers as well to go along with that. That numbers game. Remember I told you? This is what your friends list should look like, guys. If you see a bunch of low people, they got to go. Unless they're close to you and family or something like that. But then they got to go. And I recommend 25 if you're new. You know, you ain't built up a presence yet. 25, 50 if you are established, got something going, little presence, 50, 25 to 50 though. Okay. Because you will have some heavy hitters that's low, but trust me, you see it. Look at these people. It's high caliber. All marketers. Very little, not every I recognize a lot of people. As I said, you might get to a point where it becomes hard to delete people. It's hard for me to delete people now because these are all marketers. 90% of people I'm looking at so far is marketers. That's how yours should look. If you do this and it's the opposite, it's all wrong. And you got to switch it ASAP. You got to get rid of it. Should be 80-20. And honestly, I think more than that. I think it needs to be like 95-5. Honestly, 95% of your friends list should be marketers, 5% should be everything else. Look at this, all marketers. That's the reason why Kwan could put up a post and have 300 people say, I'm interested. Because there's 300 people right here. Look, 500. We got five. Me and this person is friends with 500 other people. That means when I see stuff like that, I say that guy's a serious person right there, like with his marketing. He's taking it serious to the point that he's making sure that he friends the right people. 500 of them, even. See what I'm saying? So hopefully that makes sense. All right, questions. Let's go to the questions. And how did we do today? 12, 1. Oh, that's not bad. 112. Not bad. And we had a couple of little hiccups, so definitely not bad. All right. I saw Kendall's hand up. So let's go ahead and unraise. Unmute yourself, bro.
Hey, Kwan, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good. My lips over here looking all extra dry because I'm over there. Go ahead.
I'm actually driving here. Actually, I pulled over here a little bit. Phenomenal tool, bro. We've used a similar one in the past, and I think you probably got about 3 times as many features on this one. I did get on a little late, so I do have I having some issues right now with the comment auto reply.
Mm-hmm.
It's when I pull it, it's not doing it in keywords. So I use it for, in the morning I do my prayers and scripture on my regular one. So I want to use that. But I do have I was following up what Fred said. So Fred talked about putting in there if you because the other tool we use, you can check your box and it will skip the ones you've already tagged
Mm-hmm.
or you commented on. So if you can add that to the comment auto reply, I only got the 2. You got a bunch.
Okay.
So I think you've hit this right here is gonna be phenomenal. One, because it's Google Chrome. With the other product we were using, you only had 2 subscriptions that you can use, right? So I can use this on any computer. Number 2 is that I have so many different features and benefits now with this than the other one. And number 3 is you giving me a complete engagement from the birthday to the engagement beast to the reply to even the messages. So I just wanted to give you kudos on this platform. But I did send an email over to support
Okay.
and I sent some screenshots on that. If we can, I don't know if they can get that, but on that comment auto reply, if you can add a checkbox to where you can check it to skip the ones that you've already commented on, that'll be that's the only thing I really saw.
Yeah. One is you already comment on. One is you already comment. All right. And that and also comment on as well. And same with the oh, the other two, the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, that, and I think on the post lover,
Uh-huh.
because I know you can add a comment. So maybe you can just have it skip. It might be embedded on the back end, but I didn't see that feature. I went through and I did it, but
Yeah, I might what I have them do is just go through all the tools that sent that kind of work in that type of fashion and just say, hey, we just need to add a skip button to all these different tools.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what's gonna end up happening because I think it's gonna end up being like that with a couple different tools. I mean, we're like, you know what, that would go good here too. That'll go good over there. So if I have them do it for one, I'm gonna have them do it for all. So yeah,
Yep.
yeah. All right, boss. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Still sharp and still. I'm with it.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, Laura Lee.
Okay, so my question in the chat is the 20 folks that we are to do our conversation starters with, which one are we supposed to be starting? Is that the engagement beast or which one's our conversation? I haven't looked at all of them yet. I'm sorry. So if you
No,
just
it's
tell
okay.
me.
Remember, we had that conversation on the first training where I was saying that really, honestly, it's all a matter of what you want to use first to get the job done. Remember? Because at the end of the day, you just know I need to talk to 20 people. But everybody's path to that road might be different. Some people might like to take the freeway, other people might like to take the scenic route. But hey, they both lead to the same destination. So it's up to you on how you want to get there. So do you want to go in groups first? And do you want to nurture people in the group? Do you just want to just start reaching out randomly to people that's on other people's comments that's in your same niche? You know what I mean? And then get them from there. Do you want to just make sure every single day you go down your wall? It's like so many different ways to do that part. You feel what I mean? But once you get to that and you know that what I need to do is reach out to 20 to be able to follow up. And like I said, we're going to keep on going through our trainings every day and making it like practical. Like that I feel like that's the best way that people are really going to understand what this software is really capable of and how powerful it is. You know, they need to see it in a practical way and like, look, do these things every day with it. And be like, okay, now this is making sense. You know what I mean? Versus just being like the cool, shiny toy for the day. And then you end up throwing it back in your box with all the other toys and start searching for something else later. We don't want that. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I'm doing these type of trainings every single day until we go through every single tool. You know what I mean? And then use it in a practical way. And then we're just going to keep breaking things down. We're going to be looking at analytics. We're going to be looking at before and after. That's why I told you all, you guys, go look at your analytics and then go take a screenshot and copy it, right? And then that way you can see what it looks like now versus what it's going to look like a week from now, 2 weeks from now, a month from now, 90 days from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. You see what I'm saying? So remember, this is a long-term situation. This isn't just a fly-by-night. We're trying to boost our growth. We're trying to build our brand. We're trying to get traction. We're trying to build, gain credibility. All those things don't happen overnight. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why we're using this tool to get us there and speed that process up, but it's still not going to happen overnight. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, and I could tell that I need to really clean up my non-marketers. So I'm probably like 40, 60 on my percentage instead of 95.5 on who my target market is. Yeah, I definitely need to clean up my site. Yeah. So I'll focus on having those conversations, seeing where they're at, and then knowing if I need to where I need to go with that. Thank you. Now I understand that part. Thank you, dear.
Very, very welcome. You see something real fast? Yeah. I just noticed your link does have an error on it. I'm trying to see why is that right now. Um, I wonder if that's from the hosting. All right, I'm gonna look into that after this call. Thank you. All right. So, any more questions before we go wrap it up?
Yep, Quan.
Yep.
All right, cool. Just what Laura Lee said, like clean out the closet. So, what is your recommendation regarding a private profile and a business profile? Because I
Always
got to,
should Always your
straighten
personal
things
profile.
out. Huh?
Always your personal profile is going to get more traction than anything else. Your business profile don't get nearly as much traction as your personal, but they both are important. They both work hand in hand. But it's definitely your personal is going to come way before your business.
Okay, two more questions regarding now. Everything that you installed is incredible. I gotta, like, let it set in. So regarding languages, do you have anything in store for different languages, or is it going to remain in English?
Right now it's in English because it's not really based off of like it's not too much language barrier there. Like for instance, anything. Hold on, I was like, what is that? Anything that you're using it for right now is going to be on your personal page. So if you're in a different language, then it's going to be on your wall anyways in that language, right? So the things that you're doing is still going to be based off of your language, what you're doing. The only thing I can see different that I can add like that what you would need the language for would be some of the AI. No, not even AI, because AI is going to go down and it's going to talk like you. So it was still, even that would be your language. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's really not nothing really to translate. I guess the only thing would translate would be the actual page. And even that, I think you use Google Translator for that. So yeah, I don't really see, I won't be doing too much a different language because it's not really that type of software. I think it needs that. It's kind of like having an iPhone, right? Like there's no iPhone in a different language. Like iPhone is just iPhone.
Oh, here we go again. Android and okay, all right, okay, all right.
Like, do you got a German iPhone or you got a US iPhone? You know what I mean? You got a Russian iPhone? Because it's different now. The Russian iPhone is a little different. Like iPhone.
All right, last question. Everything that you installed in the past, amazing. The university, get money like a boss, everything. Are you going to bring everything together now in one platform, EMS, or am I going to be, jumping around and all different information?
We already did that. Everything's in school. Now EMS is its own thing. That's its own like software. So that's gonna be in its own world. But it's still everything I do is in school though. And like that's why the Elite University, notice we don't even talk about that no more because all that has been moved over to the Elite Power community, which is on school. And now if anybody want to get the trainings that we do every week, all the stuff that I've done did for the past 10 years, the 700 hours of income producing training and all that stuff, it's all up in the school community. So yeah.
So you got two platforms. You got school and you got separately EMS, period.
Period. Well, I mean, no, I'm a businessman. I got a whole bunch of other stuff. Remember, I still got brandyourselfshop.com. I still got Elite Marketing Suite. I mean, Elite Smart Card for the tap cards. I still got other businesses. I got Upright Publications for the book club for my books. But what I'm saying is though that like from the network marketing side of things and just being able is either the Elite Power community or EMS right now.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, incredible job. Astounding. I mean, you're going, like training, fitness, everything, man. And you're working on your projects and you're taking care of your family. I mean, wow. Does your day have 48 hours or what?
I wish. I run out fast. It'd be over with so fast. I'm like, oh man, where did they go?
Hey, respect, Quan. Thank you.
Appreciate you, boss. All right, everybody else good? We got any questions? I don't leave till the last questions answered, but other than that, we good. All right, so I'm gonna have this posted up in our group. So it's in our Facebook group, and then of course it'll be on our YouTube channel. All right, so tomorrow's training will be what's it? Today's Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday's today.
Fridays are tricky. People don't like showing up on Fridays. I mean, it's Friday. Who wants to show up on a Friday night? So should I do? Should I push this till Monday, or are y'all gonna show up on Friday?
Are you gonna stay by that 8 p.m.
It's gonna
CET?
fluctuate. It's gonna fluctuate. So it's gonna go up and down every other day. Every other day will be this time, and then the other days will be at nighttime. So that way everybody gets to get a piece.
Yeah, I'd definitely be here.
All right, we're gonna do it tomorrow. It's no big. 5 o'clock tomorrow. 5 o'clock. PST PM, and that's 8 o'clock PM. I mean EST. Okay, and Central 7.
CET, right?
Right.
8 o'clock CET. That
7.
is perfect.
That's 7 CET. Wait.
Oh,
Central time. 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. But you're talking about this time. You like this time we on right now, right?
yeah, I'm talking about Germany. And
Right. So this
according
time
to
right
that,
here will be on Tuesday.
Tuesday. All right,
Yeah.
good to know. So
Yeah.
that's 8 p.m. My time.
Yeah, nothing on the weekends. So let people enjoy the weekends. I'm not trying to make people work on weekends. So we'll chill on the weekends. But Monday through Friday, we're gonna run the play.
Wow, incredible.
Okay. So Monday we'll be back
Thank you.
to nighttime. Tuesday we'll be back to the daytime. And we'll just keep rotating. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys. See y'all tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. Bye.